Peace, everybody. Thomas Amal coming at you with Conversation Corner. Wanted to get right into a conversation or a topic which comes from the book, The 50th Law. And it's in one of, I believe it's the second chapter. And the book it's become very popular. I'm not sure when the date it came out or anything like that, but it's something that you might want to take a peek at because it's definitely helpful. It gives you some things from more of a street vantage point as well as an educated college type viewpoint. But one of the aspects that I wanted to talk about in the second chapter was being unique and being able to cherish your own uniqueness. Now I'm putting this chapter and some of the things in the chapter in my own words, but this is what I'm getting out of it. It's like talking about how your individuality and your uniqueness, don't be fearful of it. That's something that you should cherish and should be able to work on and to grow and to be comfortable with yourself. That's very important, to be very comfortable with yourself, because the more you get involved in life, the more you're involved in business, you'll start to recognize that you're really on an island. You're actually by yourself. Everybody doesn't think the same way that you do. Your dream is not everyone else's dream. So it's really good if you have the opportunity to go into business, to do it on your own, to be self-employed, to be in control of your own direction. And that's where that self-reliance comes into play. Everybody has their self-interest first. And the first thing you can think of is, if you ever go somewhere and you see pictures everywhere, who's the first person you're looking for? You look for yourself first. It's a natural thing to look for yourself. And you'll be the first one to say, I don't want to take a picture. But the minute the pictures are developed, you want to see where you are and see how you looked. So that's where it comes from. Everyone has their own want to see how they are. Your self-interest. It comes first. That's what people can say, you're just selfish and all of that, but that's just something that's natural. That people want what they want, and they're concerned with their wants first. Period. And even though we live in a time where there's so many crutches that have been given out to us in this world, meaning you have doctors with their different type of expert opinions on things. You have drugs. Right now in today's time, you can't even finish watching the show without seeing 10 different drug commercials and the millions of side effects, because you have restless leg syndrome or whatever the case is, and all of these terminologies that just 20 years ago or 30 years ago you never even heard of. But these are all crutches, and the different jobs where you get a job and you would just be so set on that check coming. You think that you're going to get rich. You're not going to get rich on a linear job. It just not going to happen. You get paid for your time. You're giving time for pay. It's so much better when you work less and make money, but you do something that you want to do. Because if you go with those crutches, what'll happen is you get caught up in more like in a prison. And you can't come out of it. It's so difficult to come out, and I shouldn't say can't. Can is not the right word. You can definitely come out once you change your way of thinking and decide to make those, set those intentions and get that machine to going. Start getting those wheels to turning, and then you can come outside. But it all starts in the head. Change your way of thinking. But with that being said, 50th law is what I've been on right now. This is pertaining to chapter 2 and being more of an individual and cherishing your uniqueness and your individuality. Remember, if you are ready, I know you are. Anyone that has a job, I can probably say, and this is me talking, no scientific study, I guarantee you 80% of the people are upset with their job and don't like going to work. 80%. In this day and time where home businesses are flourishing and they're going out of the roof because lack of employment, hate of their job, not making enough money on their job, compensation is low. Now companies are not even paying for health insurance, and if they are, it's such a low percentage, and their co-pays are out the roof. So trust me, I know. There's huge issues that are going on in this world. This is the opportunity that you should take advantage of. go to www.itactuallyworks.biz, or you can always hit me up at www.thomasamal.com, and it'll direct you to my blog, to the video, to the join page, everything you need to know. But this is an exciting moment. This is an exciting time. You must step up. Start to thinking about changing your life. You know, imagine being like, I've gone to work out today, done some washing clothes, went out with the dog for a few minutes, I read some more books, listened to some more CDs, dropped in a blog real quick, and you make money off of it. And then you have time to go out and be more active with your family. Stress levels come down, that pressure comes down. See, everybody got pressure now. It's the new thing. Everybody got pressure. You have a pressure just as much as you can get fast as you can get cold. This is ridiculous. So what we doing? We're working ourselves to sickness, to death. And you think these companies actually care? They don't care. There's no such thing as loyalty now. They want to get out of you what they can and get rid of you. And if you're willing to stay and take and deal with all of the BS, cool. As long as they do what we want them to do. Otherwise, there's somebody else around the corner that we can bring in, take care of business for you. With that, like I said, if you're ready to make changes in your life, www.itactuallyworks.biz or www.thomasamal.com. Remember, be smart. Think first. Think first. Be smart. Talk to you soon. Conversation Corner.